On the island of Sodor love holiday time. Percy was taking some freight cars to the docks. Terrence the tractor was working in a field close to the line. Hello, Percy. Nice day for it, isn't it? Percy was confused. Nice day for what? Mrs. Kindly's daughter is getting married today. Oh, yes, of course. Percy saw Mrs. Kindly. She was standing by her gate, waving a red flag. What's the matter? Asked the driver. I've forgotten about the good luck package for the bride. Percy was puzzled. What's a good luck package? It must contain something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. Can you help, please? Percy didn't know how, but his driver was determined. We'll certainly try. Percy had to stop at Edward's station to take on water. We've got to find a good luck package. Do you know what that is? Oh, yes, indeed. Something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue, Percy cut in. But where do we find them? Edward smiled. They're probably staring you in your smoke box. Now, I have to fetch my special train. I'm taking guests to the wedding. Percy arrived at the docks. He looked all around him. Suddenly he saw a freight car. It was loaded with a new set of shiny buffers. Look, look, there's something new. You're quite right, Percy, said his driver. Those buffers are just the ticket. I'll speak to the foreman. He returned shortly. Foreman said we can use them and borrow the freight car as well. So that's two things we found. Something borrowed and something new. But what about the other things? I'm sure we'll find them too. Now we'd best be on our way. As Percy was shunting some freight cars into a siding, he heard a voice. Hello, Percy. There was old Slow Coach, who he and Thomas had rescued from scrap. You're it, squeaked Percy. I'm what it, said the coach. The something old for the wedding. And then Percy explained. Now we only have to find something blue. But what and where? You'll see, said his driver. At last they reached the village, where the wedding was to take place. Ahead was an old engine shed. What do you think of this, Percy? Laughed his driver. Well, bust my boiler, Thomas. What are you doing here? I'm the something blue, replied Thomas. Now, Percy, said his driver, Mrs. Kindly's chosen you to be her special guest. When the bride and groom left the church for the party, Sir Topham Hatt addressed everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the good luck package? Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. All found by Percy and his crew. The engines whistled and everyone cheered. Thank you, Thomas. And thank you, Percy, said the bride. It's the best good luck package ever. And she kissed Percy. Thomas laughed as Percy blushed bright red. I love weddings, sighed Percy that night. Did you enjoy your kiss? But Percy was embarrassed and pretended to be asleep.